What's the worst thing a rich kid got away with? During my first year teaching English, I learned a painful lesson about power dynamics in education that still bothers me years later. Jason was our star quarterback, leading the team to state championships 2 years running. He was also from one of the wealthiest families in our small town. In my junior English class, I assigned a research paper on American authors. Jason didn't turn anything in by the deadline. When I approached him after class, he simply shrugged. Coach says I need to focus on the big game this weekend. I explained that the paper counted for 30% of his grade, and without it, he would likely fail. He seemed unconcerned, telling me someone would take care of it. The next morning, principal called me into his office. Jason's father was sitting there smiling tightly. "Ms. Carter, we need to discuss alternative assignments for Jason. His football commitments are essential to this school." I stood my ground, explaining that I'd already offered extensions to student athletes and that Jason had ignored multiple opportunities. Jason's father interrupted me mid-sentence. "My family has donated over $200,000 to this school in the past 5 years. The new scoreboard has our name on it. Surely we can find a solution here." 3 days later, a 10-page paper on Ernest Hemingway appeared in my mailbox. The writing was sophisticated, graduate-level work with perfect citations. When I ran it through our plagiarism detector, nothing came up. I knew immediately what had happened. Someone had been paid to write an original paper for Jason. It was technically unprovable plagiarism, but it certainly wasn't his work. When I brought my concerns to the department chair, she simply sighed. "If you can't prove it's plagiarized, you have to grade it." I gave the paper a C, documenting the discrepancies between this work and Jason's previous writing. The next day, I was called back to principal's office. This time, the superintendent was there too. "Ms. Carter, we've reviewed Jason's paper ourselves and feel your grading was unduly harsh. We're changing his grade to an A-." They didn't even pretend it was about the quality of the work. The superintendent added, "Jason's family has been very generous to this district. Sometimes we need to see the bigger picture." A week later, I was informed that my contract might not be renewed due to curriculum alignment issues. The message was clear: pass Jason or find another job. I needed my position. I had student loans and no connections to help me find placement elsewhere. I graded Jason's subsequent mediocre work with inflated marks and watched him graduate with honors he never earned.